Good evening. My name is Brit. Could you tell me your full name, please?
Good evening. My name is Maradon Gonzalez Kennedy.
Thank you. And what should I call you today?
Oh, you can just call me Dong.
Dawn. Okay. Nice to meet you, Dawn. So now in this first part of the test, I will ask you questions about technology. So do you often use technology in your daily life?
Yes, I often use technology in my daily life, such as my mobile phone, because this is one of the important things that I usually use every day in my daily life, such as at work to communicate with my work, to communicate with my family. And nowadays, almost everybody's using this kind of technology, which is our mobile phone.
Okay. And what kind of technology do you use the most?
The thing that I use the most is my cell phone because it is very useful in our daily life. Such as when you go to the place that you wanted to go, you just need to search in the Google Map so that you won't get lost. And if you need to communicate with your housemate, with your workmate as well. And since I'm from the Philippines and I'm work here in Singapore, my mobile phone is one way to communicate with my family as well in the Philippines. So it's really important for me nowadays.
Okay. And how has technology changed the way people work?
Yeah, nowadays technology changed on how people work, such as the computer, because we all need to have an access in computer to like we all have an access to computer to search the things that we needed to. For instance, I'm working in the clinic. We have confidential access to the patient. We just need our computer to sign in. We need a code in order to read the patient confidentiality. So it's very useful nowadays for me.
Okay. And what is your favorite gadget or your favorite device?
Uh, my favorite gadgets or device that I usually use is my cell phone because it helped me to aside from having communication with my family, if I have important documents that I need to give, such as my passport, my transcript of record, and my ID, I just need to look up with my in my PDF and download it then and show it to everybody. And here in Singapore, we have what we call as confidentiality sync pass. You just need to use your biometric in your phone, and every details of yourself you can uh you can notify it, or you can immediately pass it to the things that they wanted to know. Like for example, if you go to the bank, they need your details. You just sign in your sync pass, and then everything will go well.
Okay, excellent. Right, we've now come to the end of part one of the speaking test. We will now move over to part two. So, in part two, I will give you a topic and I would like you to speak about this topic for 1 to 2 minutes. But before that, you will have 1 minute to prepare for your talk and you may take note if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes, I understood.
Thank you. So I will share the topic with you now. Okay, so your 60 seconds starts now. Okay, so your 60 seconds are now over and you can talk now.
Okay. Uh, one one of the latest that I watched was last week. Me and my housemate, we went to Golden Village movie theater and we watched the movie, which is one of the well known in the Philippines. It's very trending, so we watch it. The title is Hello, My Love Again. This topic is all about joy. who is a nurse. She went in Hong Kong to work as a caregiver. And from being a caregiver, one of her dreams is to work in Canada and to become a successful nurse. Despite of having a struggle in life in the Canada, such as having a difficulty attending those patients and attending those patients and all of the trials from the family. And aside from that, she also experienced a difficulty in life despite of this kind of trials. She's do her best to manage to become a registered nurse, as this is one of her dreams before she started to become a caregiver. Although you have to take a lot of exam, like a lot of requirements for you to complete in order to become a registered nurse. But um, even though it's so expensive, even though it's expensive, even though it's so um hard, she still managed to handle the situation of being a strong person and to become a registered nurse. She's working as well as studying, as well as supporting her family way back in the Philippines. I admire this I admire her role because she have a very strong personality, and I experience what Joy has experienced nowadays as a overseas Filipino worker, because I'm also
Thank
one of the overseas Filipino worker.
thank you. And would you recommend this movie to your friends and family?
Yes, I highly recommend this movie because being because everybody experienced this kind of overseas Filipino workers wherein we all live in our country just to work in other
Okay,
country.
thank you. Now, let's move on to talk about entertainment and media in a bit more detail. So, why do people enjoy reading books or watching movies?
Uh, People enjoy watching movie for them to relax, to unwind, despite of having busy at work. Like for me, I also enjoy watching movie after every work.
Okay. And do you think books or movies are more popular today?
I believe it's very popular today because this is one of the easiest way for us to relax after our daily task routine.
Okay. And how has technology changed the way we experience entertainment?
Uh, it changed a lot because we have a lot of site where we wanted to watch, such as the YouTube, Netflix, Disney. Unlike before, we need to rent the CDs or tape way back before. But now you just need to sit down and type your and sign into your Netflix, and you can watch any movie that you want, and it has a lot of uh varieties of movies.
Okay. And do you think people spend too much time watching movies?
I believe so. Like for me, I'm a kind of person who like during my day off, I will just make myself to relax, drink some water and food, and sit on the sofa while watching a lot of movie, like the latest right now, The Lord of the Ring. I feel relaxed every time I watch this kind of things.
Okay. And do you think children should be encouraged by their parents to read more books?
I believe so children children has very fast they are very fast learner. If they start to learn at the young age, they will easily get to adapt all kinds of these reads books.
Okay. And what do you think schools can do to encourage children to read more books?
Probably giving them some homework or assignment, so that when they come home, they will read their books immediately, and while reading the book, they should enjoy reading those books so that they will read and read a lot of books.
Okay. And do you think children these days watch too much TV?
I believe so because of a lot of series movie that highlighted nowadays. And even a child, they know how to watch or use the remote control to turn on the TV. So I think, yeah,
And are there any disadvantages of children watching TV?
there is, because if they insisting to watch more movie, even though it's already late at night, they will keep on watching. If not, they will cry and fight with their parents. So that's one of the most disadvantages because they will insist whatever they want.
Okay. And why do you think children watch a lot of TV?
Because for them it's make them happy every time they watch, especially if it's a cartoon or any movie that they want to watch, and they are really enjoying watching the movies. And sometimes they will imitate those movie, like when they sing a song, then they will sing a song also. When they watch a movie like a tiger, cat, animals, they also imitate how the animals react, which is good for them because they will learn how does the animals react.
Okay. Thank you, Dawn. We've now come to the end of this speaking test, so I will now stop the recording.